She said he is lazy. He doesn't like to work. He lives off women. He's a serial cheater. He had a job as a bouncer in a club and lied about it for years. Anytime they see him there, we say, oh no, he's going there to advise the owner. You going there to advise the owner how many times? We say he goes there about 3 or 4 times a week to advise the owner. Advise them on what? Since when do club owners need special advisors? There's nothing wrong with being a bouncer. It's a job. It pays bills. But because you have fake lifestyle that you are living now, that you're a big boy, you will not agree that you're a bouncer. Somebody helped you and got you a job as a support worker in a hospital. It's the gratitude that you will show that person is to be lying to people and all this your ex-girlfriends, telling them that the person was interested in you, and you went to that job and started toasting a married woman there. Ah, the list is endless. Hey guys, good afternoon. Welcome back to my channel. How you guys doing? I hope you're doing well today. Happy Sunday. Very lovely to see you today. I know some of you have been waiting for this video. When I too like gist, I like gist die. First of all, I'm going to give you an update about my last video today. And also, this video is going to be in 2 parts. So I want to give you an update about another lady that came forward that came forward with her story about this man, the married lover who won't leave that other lady alone. So another lady came forward, so I'm going to tell you all about it. And on the second bit of this video, I am going to tell you also about how G came for me. Yes, he came for me, sent me messages. I don't know how he got my phone number, but he sent me messages that same, like an hour after I posted the video. So let me jump right into it. So if you've not subscribed, yeah, because my people, support your girl by subscribing, yeah. So I posted that video on Thursday about how this lady was saying that her ex-lover, who is married, won't leave her alone. That he's been harassing her, basically going on social media, threatening all her new boyfriends and all that. After I posted that video, I went to sleep. I saw an email the next day that someone sent to me, and it simply says, hello, I was listening to one of your shows titled Married Ex-Lover Won't Leave Me. His wife and children are in Canada. Please, I would like to tell my story. I was dating this same guy, G. We met February this year and I ended it this November. Yeah? G is a womanizer. He extorts money from women. Please, how can I contact you? I have text messages and all that. Please contact. Can you provide me a contact number? I suppose that's what she wants to say there. So I said, wow. I was like, wow. So soon? I mean, I literally posted this video like 3 hours ago and somebody already saw it and said, you know, they dated him as well. And of course, I want to hear their story. So I sent her my number, and as I woke up, it was like, this lady was really, really, like, she's been looking for an opportunity to tell her story. So when she saw this story and it was this same guy that she dated that I'm talking about on my video, she took that opportunity. Initially, I was like, I don't know if it's real, because sometimes if a lot of people will contact you, at the end of the day, you know, it might not be anything. But I gave her my number anyway, and then she called me and she texted me the next morning and said, can we talk? It's not something we can chat about. Can we talk? I said, okay, let's talk. That's where G started, my people. I'm still going to get to the part where G came for me. I have all the messages he sent me, and I'm going to share them with you guys. But let me talk about this lady first and what she said about her relationship with G. So we started talking. And then she said that she met him. Actually, she met him. The first time she met him was 5 years ago on a dating app. And I believe he was married 5 years ago. So you see, because in the message that he sent to me, he said I was lying about him and telling lies about him. Well, if the first lady lied, is the second lady lying as well? And I'm sure much more people will come forward as they see this story, because you know you have a long list of women that you've broken their hearts, taking money from, who are really aggrieved. And you know what they say? Hell has no fury like a woman that is scorned. So just hold on, no. Hold on. Let me narrate my story. So she said that he lied about his wife and said that he's no longer with his wife, that the wife cheated on him. She said he told this Lady B. Let me call her Lady B because the first one is Lady A, right? Stay with me. Don't lose me now. Stay with me. This story is thick. The plot is very, very thick. And it's not just a story, it's real life. So I wrote it down so that I will not forget. She said he told her that G told her that the wife was cheating and left him, took his kids and went to Canada. Meanwhile, the other lady told me that the reason why the wife went to Canada was because of the so much problem that she was experiencing in this marriage. Like all the wahala of him cheating, all the women and everything that she was dealing with this guy. That's why she took her bags and decided to leave to go to Canada. So she said they started dating. Lady B said they started dating, but she noticed that he's always asking for money. So he had a car before that he was driving, apparently, a Range Rover that he was driving. But last year, when he couldn't keep up the payment because he was going to go to Canada to go and beg his wife, he decided to return the car to the dealer. So by the time he came back, because he went briefly there, I'm going to get to that, how he went to Canada to go and beg his wife and everything, when the wife went to Canada. So now he needs another car that he's back to the UK, right? And he's looking for money for deposits. So she said he actually asked her for about 500. She now said she doesn't have 500 and she gave him 300 pounds to go and deposit for a BMW. And then all the time he's always asking for money. If it's not rent, one time he said, oh, he's short on his rent. Oh, his rent is not complete. You should please give him money. She gave him 200 pounds. Another time, she came again, story, 100 pounds. Another time again, I'm traveling. Please, I want to go and see my child in the US. Apparently, he had another child that he had before. He married his wife in the US. That one too, he said, oh, my money for ticket is not complete. And his school fee, the child's school fees is expensive. This, that. She gave him 250 pounds. When she listed all the money she's been giving this guy, we are not talking of 1,500 pounds. I say, really? Did he used to put something in his mouth to ask you? He said, no, it's the way he used to moan and complain. You know, when you are with somebody, you think you are in a relationship with somebody, and your expectation is that it's a relationship that is grounded on something that will grow. You're not bargaining that he's a liar, he's a cheat, he's somebody that is going to lie to you about his situation. First of all, he lied about his marital status to this Lady B. And then so you are investing in the relationship. Basically, you didn't think that you're not thinking that he's extorting you or he's using people for money. And this is what this guy does. He uses women. He's a gigolo. That's what he is. So she gave him money and keep giving him money. But she said one thing that she noticed, that he's always very rude. Very, very disrespectful. He has no respect for women. The way he talks to her. Some people know how to keep record. I think this lady, from the day she started talking to G in February or January this year, all their WhatsApp messages, she didn't delete one. So she downloaded them and sent them to me. They are on my email. If you see how long it is, if you see text messages there, fear will catch you. He said he was going to travel to go and see his child in the US. From there, he entered Canada. This lady said that she noticed that whenever he wants to call, he said she was asking him, where are you going to stay? Since you say you are no longer with your wife, that your wife cheated, where are you going to stay? Then he said he's staying with friends. But she noticed that whenever he wants to phone her here in the UK, you know, you want to do FaceTime, that it's always funny when everybody has gone to, like maybe the children they've gone to school and the wife has gone to work. He will phone at that time in the morning because he's got nowhere to go now. That's when he will phone her. He never phones in the evening or in the morning, and if she phones, he's not going to take the call. She started suspecting that he's lying. So that's when he will phone her. And she also said that she noticed that he's very, very jealous. He's very, very jealous of her. Like when he came back, he was saying something about who she's been sleeping with, who is she dating, who is she seeing, and things like that. Meanwhile, this is you that went to America, to Canada to go and beg your wife to take you back. Oh, you will come back to the girlfriend that you lied to, that you are no longer with your wife, and you'll be, asking her questions, and So she said finally, she dumped him because she realized that this guy is a leech. He's always asking for money. And this time around, he asked her for money, and she said she doesn't have. But on top of that asking for money, he fakes a life of a big boy. He wants to bring that persona, that personality that, oh, I'm a big boy, I've got it all, I drive a big car, I've got Rolex watch, and I've got perfume. She said the first time she went to his house, that's when she knew that he's living a fake life. Very, very fake life. How can you have over 100 bottles of perfume in your house? She said she noticed that he had over 100 bottles of perfume. She was like, what? Even me that is giving you money, I don't have up to 100 bottles of perfume in my house. His clothes is always labels. Who is funding this lifestyle? My people, women. Women are the ones funding this lifestyle. And of course, when you live a fake life, you always live above your means. You're not going to buy a car that you can afford. You go and buy a car that you know for sure that you cannot afford. And then you will now be scrambling, looking for people to borrow you money. I mean, oh my God. When people do these things, like younger people do these things, you understand that they are doing it because of age. But at an age when somebody is above 50, you are still living this kind of lifestyle, a fake lifestyle whereby you cannot afford this car. Then you go and borrow money to pay as deposits. Then every month you'll be begging people, please give me money. I don't have money to pay for my car. Because you have a car insurance, what do they call it? You have a car note, or what do they call it here? You have a car, what's the word I'm looking for? Finance. That's what we call it in the UK. You have a car finance that you cannot keep up. In fact, this lady B is telling me that she believes that this G is mentally ill. She said she's not seen anybody like him before, that she doesn't believe that it's possible for a matured man, somebody who is grown, to live this kind of a lifestyle. And that, he's always, talking big, as if you ask him for his job, if you ask him for his job, he will tell you he's a business analyst. Or he will tell you that he will call one big job like that, oil worker. You know all these oil workers that, I told you guys on this channel before that when a guy says, I work in oil, I'm into oil business, better find out whether it's granite oil, Goya oil, kerosene oil, or check whether it's anointing oil, because there are different kinds of oil also. When somebody says they're into oil and gas, I warned you guys about this before. Now let me come and talk to you guys about how this guy came for me. So exactly 1 hour after I posted that video, exactly 1 hour, I got a message on my WhatsApp, and this is what he said. Bridget, it's sad I have to meet you this way. First, okay, I'm just going to read it verbatim how he said it. I are doing your job, but full of lies. And second, I don't know how long you have lived in the UK, but obviously not too long or more than a decade, as it seems you lack knowledge of privacy. Privacy, right? I would have loved you to put my face and name, then we will deal with this the legal way. Thanks and have a good evening. Privacy. Did I invade his privacy? Did I invade? Please, you guys, be the judge of this matter. Did I invade his privacy? Or is the women that he's broken their hearts and dealt with, taking the money from and treated very shabbishly, that are coming after him? I'm just a mouthpiece. I don't know you, G. Do we know each other? Have I met you before? We've never ever met. I don't know you personally. So try not to take it personal, okay? The women that you've messed with are the ones that are coming after you now. And trust me, there are many. In fact, I didn't tell you before that we had a three-way call. Yeah, me, Lady A, and Lady B had a three-way call. Yes, we had a three-way call on Friday. And you should see how these ladies were trading stories. They were trading stories. How many of them can I tell you? If I sit down here to tell you about the stories that these ladies were sharing about this G, this video will be 1 hour plus. Oh my God. Have you no shame? You treat women as if they are nothing, and you have daughters, and you treat women like they are pieces of shit. Let me carry on. So initially, I saw the message. I was like, who is this? Because I don't have this. I don't know how he got my number, because I understand that what he does is that, from the women that have been talking to me, they said that what he does is that he will go on Facebook or social media, on anywhere, any social media network that you have, and he will start looking at your friends' requests and trying to get anybody that knows you so that he can get access to you. This is what he does. He's an investigator. So I replied him and I said, who is this? How did you get my number? Listen, you can't bully me. Be grateful I didn't out your silly ass completely. Other ladies have contacted me about you. Don't worry, I have your receipts. And then I laughed. You know me, I like to laugh. So I blocked him off on WhatsApp. Guess what this guy did? He came on text messages. By the time I woke up, he's already texted me again on my main number. And he said, this is what he said. He said, you are funny. Please spill what you have. If you call this bullying in your terms, I will not tolerate any nonsense. Once my personal details is used by you, then it means you are asking for it. Then he puts in caps, be wise, Bridget. And you think I don't have your receipts too from the past? Please, my receipt that you have, bring them forward. Make sure you bring them forward. All the lies that you have, bring them forward. I'm waiting for the receipt that you have. And mind you, we are not talking about your past. We are talking about your present. This is not past. This is present. This is an active lifestyle that you've carried on for years. And your lifestyle is coming to hurt you. I'm the messenger. You don't need to shoot the messenger. I'm just the messenger. It's yourself that you are angry with, because you know you've really, really messed up. And so many women out there are angry with you. Let me tell you something. We formed we formed a WhatsApp group. Yes, because shortly before I started recording this video, another lady contacted me again to say that they know you. Even in Canada, there's another lady there that you have there that you're already arranging. You claim to go and beg your wife. You say you went to go and beg your wife in Canada. But you already had a lady there you're arranging on the side. And you know the funny thing, he is always changing stories of one lady to the other. So he will come to Lady A, for instance, and say, look at her. And God help you if you send her, this man, your nude picture. He will go and be showing Lady A, Lady B's picture and say, look at her, she's chasing me. They always after me, but I don't have time for them. It's you that I like, it's you that I love, you see. They after me. Then he will go and show Lady B, Lady A's nude picture and say, look at her. Look at that, they are chasing me. All these women will not allow me. Oh my God, you are despicable. Doing that from one woman to the other. I said we had a three-way chat. And you should see what these ladies were saying. I was sick to my stomach. I didn't even have anything to say again. I just kept quiet and allowed them to talk. I should have recorded it and put it out here so that you will hear what they are saying about what you did to them. Those women are not happy with you at all. You better go and apologize. Instead of you to go and beg them and ask for forgiveness, you are coming after me, the messenger. Abi? So he carried on and said that, keep to your own kind. This is the one that made me laugh. He said, please keep to your own kind and circle. We have nothing in common. Oh my God. I will keep to my own kind and circle. We have nothing in common. Of course we have nothing in common. I'm not a gigolo. Now I'm going to talk about your job. See, when I said I have your receipt, I'm facing you directly and talking to you now, G. This was not personal, but you decided to make it personal by coming to me, threatening me that you have my receipt. Those my receipts that you have, bring them forward. Because your own, I know what I have about you. It wasn't personal. That's why, number one, I didn't go into so many details of the things that, the First Lady A told me about you. All the money you borrowed from her, you didn't pay back. You say, oh, borrow me this, I will pay you back. You didn't pay back. The job that you are doing now, I know of the person that got you this job. You are a support worker. Aren't you a support worker? You are a support worker in a mental health hospital ward. You'll be lying to people that you are a business analyst. My people, please tell me, there's nothing against support workers, guys. Please, let me just put it out there. If you are a support worker out there, please be very proud. You are earning an income. You are working. You're looking after people, vulnerable people, and you are making money to take care of yourself and your family. I don't have anything against support workers, But you guys be the judge of this matter. How can you be a support worker? You are going to work, you wear Rolex watch. Even the consultant Oyibo, that the consultant in that world that can afford to buy 10 Rolexes, they don't wear it to work. They are very simple. If you see them in their scrubs, you won't even know they are the consultant until they introduce themselves. You know why? Because they are not all about using all their money to buy flashy things. This is a black man mentality, and it's a poverty mentality. You come to a certain age where your investment is not going to be what you wear. It's not going to be, your handbag or your shoes or your bags or the perfume. So look at somebody that is talking about circle. Which circle do you have? When you are borrowing money from women, from one woman to the other, you living a lifestyle that is so shameful. You'll be bragging about your wife in Canada, saying that your wife is a doctor. She has a surgery now. So the bottom line is that he went to Canada and begged his wife, and the wife took him back. His plan now is to stay here 3 months, then go to Canada, and he's using his wife to brag. Oh, somebody bragging of his wife's achievement. He's using his wife to brag to all his mistresses that, who are you? You are an ordinary this. You are an ordinary this. My wife is a doctor. You'll be insulting them. People that are borrowing you money, giving you money that you never paid back, you are insulting. These women feel like you strip them of their self-esteem, because the only mistake they made was that they loved you. You lied to them, you cheated on them, and you also, you went far as to degrade them of their dignity. And that is very, very painful for a woman if you don't know. And like I told you, there is a WhatsApp group now, and it's your matter that is the subject title of that WhatsApp group. All the ladies, they are coming forward. Another one, the third one has just come forward. Don't worry. Don't worry, your cup don't full. So you're talking about circle. What circle? You couldn't afford to pay for the Range Rover that you were driving on finance. That's why you had to go and drop it. You had to go and drop it when you were going to Canada, because you cannot continue. Your house that the wife left for you, 4-bedroom house that you couldn't pay, you have to put tenants. You put lodgers on it so that you cannot afford the mortgage. And they even managed to give you a work of a support worker. You went to that work and you started asking a married woman out. That married woman can decide to go and file a sexual harassment case against you with NHS, because it's that job that you are using now to manage yourself, and you still be lying about the job. You are too proud. You go and borrow your girlfriend's Range Rover to go and pose when you are going to work. Do you see any of the consultants driving Range Rovers? Can they not afford it? What is the point of driving a car that you cannot afford just to show off? Why do you want to show off? Who shows off in a hospital? A hospital is where people come to work. Nobody cares. Oyibo don't care whether you wear scrubs or you wear whatever. You go and carry Range Rover so that they will see. You go and borrow. You wear Rolex watch, then you will now wrap it with tissues and paper so that it will not spoil. Then you are carrying a patient. The consultant of that ward that can afford it does not. I mean, my point is that it's good to have nice things, but not if you cannot afford it. Why are you faking? It's completely, something that is about a low self-esteem when you get to a certain age in your life and you need to fake things like that just because you want to keep up. You are telling me that we are not in the same circle. We can never be in the same circle. When I bought my Range Rover, I bought it cash. I didn't pay finance. Guys, I am so sorry. I apologize. You know me. I'm not one to go and brag or flaunt anything. But this guy, I know he'll be watching this video, so I need to talk to him directly because it's come for me. I didn't do finance. People, what is wrong with being a support worker? But because you have this image you created for yourself, you think you are larger than what you are. You think you are bigger than what you are. That's why you keep lying. These ladies are not happy with you. Let me tell you, you need to stop all this lifestyle. This one that have come forward now, I don't know what she's going to say again. No, I don't know what she's going to say. What she's going to say about you. Intimidation, bullying does not work with me. So look front to see who you are going to bully. I'm only a reporter. This is my job. I am a vlogger and I am reporting what these ladies have said about you. And why I know they are saying the truth is because their stories is similar. Lady A and Lady B, their stories are similar. I said when Lady B was talking, Lady A was like, where? What? Chai. You're going to get small shame. All the money you borrowed from them, go and pay them back and beg for their forgiveness. That's the only thing that will save you, because more women are coming. Another one has come, the third one. And by the time all of them settle down to reason your matter, Share, you say your wife has surgery. She's taking you back, and you're using it to yab them that they are not doctors. Your wife is a doctor. Share, and is that work? And you know the funny thing, to see how this guy has no respect for women at all. I don't know, maybe it's got to do with something about his, they say he's the only child of his mother. Whether that's got something to do with it, I don't know. But he has no respect for women. The lady that got him this job, you don't know that he was telling Lady A that this lady that got him the job likes him. She wants him. And he's not interested in her. Somebody that gave you a job, do you know how hard it is to get that job with the NHS? But all the red tape, she boycotted everything to help you. You were still badmouthing her to Lady A, your girlfriend then. She said, she wants me. I don't want her. She's been chasing me. You told her everything about how, she helped you to get the job. So somebody cannot just be good without ulterior motive. Any woman that is good to you now is because they're interested in you. I don't blame them. It's the women that are good. Women naturally have a very good heart. Except something happens that hardens it and makes them to not to look anybody's face again. And it's men like you that cause it. You are here threatening me. Let's meet in court. Sue me. I am waiting for you to sue me. Let's go and meet in court. Then you will come, and those ladies will come to testify of how you use them, how you took money. And in this country, any money that somebody pays for you to you, there's a record. So they will have your record. You have your name in their bank account when they transfer the money to you and everything. Then you have to pay them back, because you are a leash, like Lady B said. So my people, that is the story. Mr. G is a user. Lady A, Lady B. The only person I feel sorry for is his wife. I feel so sorry for that woman. She's there now. After he came back, he was begging. Only God knows the lies he has told her. And she took it. But she's even lying against her that she cheated, when he's the one that has been the one that is the cheater in the relationship. She be using her to brag to other women that my wife is a doctor. Women. Our eye, they see something, it's not easy at all. I feel so sorry for these ladies, because they are all victims, including the wife. Yeah? You see? These are text messages that Lady B downloaded and sent to me. You see? These are text messages. See? These are your exchanges. You see? You see? Can you see that? These are all text messages between you and Lady B. That's the second lady that contacted me. Can you see? Guys, I'm showing you verbatim so that you can see it though. Can you see how many pages? This is not personal. It's just for you to change your ways, because the way you treated these women is very, very, very wrong. But you've made it personal by coming for me. And I've replied you. I replied you small. I replied you small. Be warned, okay? Be warned. I'm not the one. I don't know you. It's the women that you've offended. You stepped on them. You've used them. You've abused them. You stripped them of their dignity. The way you abuse. If you see the way this guy was abusing Lady B in this text message, you will not believe. There's nothing he didn't use to abuse her. On top of why? What did she do? She loved you. She took care of you. She gave you money. She tried to help you. Be careful, because this life, what goes around comes around. And you know what? Karma, Karma is a woman that is aggrieved. That is the full name of karma. A woman that is aggrieved is karma. And if she comes for you, wagba. So guys, I'm going to leave it here today. This is the summary of what has happened. He came for me. 2 ladies have come forward already that you know. Another third one has come forward. Yeah. There's a WhatsApp group now on your matter. It is well with you. I'm going to leave it here today, guys. And I'll speak to you guys in my next one. Thanks a lot, guys, for watching. I love you. Bye-bye.